Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Tough fuckers.
I swear I heard birds in the back. Oh.
Birds?
Quentin.
Just be quiet. He'll fucking show up.
He's already here. He sent fucking Reggie after us already.
Birds? Shit, we haven't had any birds here for like fucking 3 weeks. It's like some kind of Stephen King movie shit happening. Not a single fucking bird anywhere.
Where the hell are they coming from?
Yes.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You want to see my pecker?
No, thank you.
It's impressive. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Tim.
Who?
You.
No, it's not. I don't have anything to make bird noises. I've got a fucking bird on the other end of the house, but he screams at 150 dB at 6 a.m., so...
You got a fucking turkey in the house?
Don't get me started.
Can't eat that bird, can you?
I don't know. I'd attempt to fry him up.
Enough teriyaki sauce and you can eat anything.
Right? So, it's Tuesday, and we're here to talk about bullshit, because we ain't got nothing in particular.
We saw that the Helix Stadium came out.
Finally, I thought they released that thing like, or well, I guess it was pre-orders back in.
Yeah,
I just
months ago.
opened up YouTube, and the first 30 videos were all, Helix Stadium, yeah, cost a lot of money.
Helix Stadium, same place as Axfix.
4 guys, cost a lot of money. Yeah.
Same place as Flactor. Flactor.
Oh, really?
You keep your shit in Fractal.
I didn't bother even listening to any of it. I don't know if you guys did.
Nah.
I tried, and it's like... No, and I don't care.
It's about 2 o'clock. I said, man, I should probably see what this thing actually does. And then that was, I forgot instantly.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
It's expensive, eh? It costs a lot of money.
And they're the same fucking prices of fucking Axe 3. For the, I guess for the big boy one, because there's 2 different ones. The big boy one's like the same price as the Axe 3. I think it's like $2,200. I'm good.
No, man.
If I'm going to spend that kind of money on a modeler, it's going to be the Fractal. So, I don't know. You're really seeing, really starting to see the quad on a lot of these pro guys' touring rigs. Fucking Mark Tremonti's got.
Not.
You are. Tremonti's got one. Yeah. Mr. Tube Amp Tremonti's got a fucking quad in his rig now. I don't know how much he's using it. He tried that with the Axe FX 2 back around 2011, 2012, and it was just running straight to front of house, and their front of house was blending it in there. He didn't have any of it in his monitors or any of that, so he may be doing the same with the quad.
Or maybe using it for effects or something.
No, he's that dude's like so not a digital guy. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's fucking, he finally jumped on the in-ear bandwagon like 5 years ago.
No thanks.
Well, I get it now with him because he's singing a hell of a lot more, and it's really
That makes
helped.
sense, yeah.
It's really helped his live singing voice. So, all right, Jimmy, who's here?
Well, we got no man's land. Well, probably 400 pounds, blue hair, septum ring,
Cock.
raptor claws. What's up,
Are
Dar?
they getting rid of one or
What's up, Darren?
getting one attached? But you got a beard.
Rob. What's up,
Yo,
Rob?
Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, everybody. It's Dr. Nick.
The man of Kush.
Chuck. What's up? Brian.
Brian Peter
Brian 5150 BP. Peace.
Holy Christ. My usual. All of our
Who's having a-
usuals.
Birthday? I don't celebrate birthdays.
Cucumber's got a birthday. Is it his 68th?
What's up, Blue Max?
What's up, Blue?
Blue?
Blue ball marks. Sova.
I have not even heard it because I kind of fell out with Megadeth like I remember.
I gave up on Megadeth when Marty Friedman left. Okay, I'm done with you.
Well, apparently they covered Ride the Lightning for the final track on that album. It's just like, we got to cover it. I wrote it anyway. Okay, Dave.
Go stroke yourself somewhere else.
I rule.
I don't know. I think it was probably Euthanasia album.
That's a good album.
And then after that, it was just like, oh, okay.
That fucking shitball Risk. I hate that album. That album sucks.
Yeah, it seems to get a lot of.
Oh,
Well, that's the one Marty Friedman left on.
Oh, I bailed after Countdown to Extinction. That was it. That was enough.
I liked Euthanasia and Cryptic Writings. I tell you what, that album they did with Al Pitrelli on lead guitar, The World Needs a Hero, wasn't bad.
He did a good job.
Yeah, well, Al Pitrelli's a fucking beast, so. Who else we got? And
What?
Did it to yourself.
Curtis.
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 Alonzo.
What's Y? What's X, bro? Alonzo up in the house.
Wayne. Oh, I need a sound pad for this one. Timmy.
Ah, how do you not have Timmy on there?
Well, I'll fix that. Fuck you, Nightbot. Andy.
Everyone's favorite
Andy.
firefighter.
How about you just let us write a couple extra pages for that?
Right.
Searching for tone. Brian. The other Brian.
Fuck that guy. Not Brian, but
Are you disparaging Johnny B?
yeah, fuck that guy.
Not only am I disparaging.
Let me be clear.
I'd take a shit on his fucking tombstone.
What do you take on your tombstone? Coiled up fudge dragon. Brad.
What up, Brad?
McRib woman.
Dory.
Rib. How you doing, Dory?
Sammy the Reynolds.
Yeah. Yep.
What's this? I see one more. Yeah.
I mean, even with all the, YouTube and everything else, it's like, yeah, I mean, I can't say, I haven't played it, so, I can't attest to how it feels under the fingers, but sound-wise, nothing made me go, ooh, wow. I was like, yep, sounds like every other good modeler out there.
They got a good run out of the first one, though, man. Fuck me, 10 years or something.
Well, I'm betting that somebody's... Oh, in fact, John Cordy's going to do... I think tomorrow he's dropping a video on comparing the old Helix with the Helix Stadium.
Right.
So we'll see.
That guy can go fuck himself, too. Fuck him. He's so good. Jesus. He was doing this little... I don't know where the hell I saw it anyways. He was doing this little run, and it's like, he's not even moving his fucking hand. Oh, no, he's hybrid picking, like, with all four fingers. You dirty bastard.
Who else we got? Lonzo says Jimmy's sound effects are crazy.
I try.
Have you met
That's
Jimmy?
a place to be there, Randy.
I'm surprised I haven't offended anybody yet. And if you did, go fuck yourself.
Oh, well,
Wally is here.
2.
I'm assuming that's Wall of Christ.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Oh. Well, if you're new, welcome in. Hope you see you again.
We're a little rough around the edges sometimes.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
Pretty well sums it
So
up.
there's that. So. Tits McGee here.
Tits McGillicuddy.
Step way up.
It's way up dude's fault.
Way up.
Oh, did I hit the bottom of the list? Okay.
Did you get Rico?
Oh.
And Timmy.
Yoster? Hate her.
UP.
Come on,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Jesus, man.
What's up, Rico? What's up, Stu Petty?
Continuing to enjoy these.
Yeah, man. Same thing. Lonzo says March is probably the most analog guy ever, besides Joe Bonamassa. Yeah, was shocked when he said be using his quad cortex. I think it was the American Musical Supply rig rundown he did a few months ago. He's like, I don't even know what the fuck this thing does. We're not really using it yet. We're trying to figure out how to integrate it. Then he hit the screen when he was pushing the drawer back in. He goes, see now, he's like, I just messed it up and I have no clue how to fix that. And just shut the drawer.
So it's not just for fly rigs, it's just integrated right into the
Yeah,
whole thing.
it's integrated in. Is that a Frankenstrat in Randy's room? Are you talking about that? right there.
It's your finger blasting.
That one. I mean, this is a Frankenstrat. And at one time was a Frankenstrat, and now it's my Frankenstrat parts.
It's bright
It's blue.
and bright.
Is there any Darwin fans out there? Charles Darwin, great fusion band with Simon Phillips on drum. I can't listen to fusion, dude.
I love me some fusion.
Can't do it.
It's mostly what I listen to.
I was wondering if you would if you were going to catch that. I figured you would though. Jimmy's working on some Creed tunes for you, Alonzo.
Oh, very?
I don't know.
Jimmy's gonna play the Creed. I'll
Been
play the
listening
Alter
to it, it's
Vision
like, shit, am I
Tremonti's.
gonna have to use a goddamn recto fucking patch?
Well, just blend a rectifier and a Ubershaw, and there you go. He's got enough rig rundowns out there where you can see how they're set. Although his Ubershaws are Rev Greens with 6L6s in them, they're not EL34s. He does have, I think he's got a Rev Green with KT88s in it as well that he was using for leads for a while. Yeah, that's Wally in the box, man. There you go. What's up, Wally in the box? Now we know.
So I was right. Okay.
No, you said it was Walla Cries.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We're off for game today. That looks more like the Ed Accurate Frankenstrat than the actual Frank. All right, so I'm gonna have to show it. I've played it on the show a few times. Y'all carry on. Let me grab this thing. Kurt and everybody else knows where it came from.
Kurt.
This chair doesn't roll very well on carpet. We did a whole fucking Guitarsenal on this fucking thing. It's the 84 Kramer in the almost 1986 era of it. The black hardware, it does have the wrong paint job on the headstock. This is the pre-86 paint job on the headstock. Yeah, that's what this is.
I do hate the black hardware.
I love the black hardware. He never changed the tuners out though. The tuners are still chrome, which they were on his, but I like the black hardware. Yeah, basswood body, EVH, asymmetrical neck. It's all Musicraft parts, or body and neck. German Floyd, DiMarzio AT1, Steinberger knob, shitty barrel jack that the cable falls out of. And yeah, this is the guitar that I did not win on the Under the Bus anniversary last year. Wall of Cries won it, but so basically I won it. That's just how Kurt and I rigged it so it didn't look rigged, but probably looked even more rigged. Good job, Kurt.
What's up, Matt Stewart?
What's up, Matt?
Welcome in. Noise. It looks so good.
Yep, thanks, man. I did all that, and I painted that and reliced it and all that shit.
He's the man.
It was fun.
Randy don't like red guitars.
Nope. No, this is the only red guitar I have, and it's the only way I would have a red guitar is with it having black and white stripes on it. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So is it? What's the Schwinn color? Is it sunset red?
No.
Or
Orange, actually.
Sunset orange.
Orange.
Orange. It's out of tune. Red.
Sort of engine block color or something.
Yeah, it's a GM. WA. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I used to. Kurt, where you at? I know you know. Andy knows too.
I don't have that one. Only Randy had it.
What? Had what?
Fucking practice, Randy.
We don't need to fucking practice, Randy.
Randy, you tuning son of a bitch!
Currently,
Don't fucking practice, Randy!
I haven't played this guitar in like a month, so it's not tuned. It's got a great neck on it though. Not too thin, it's chunky, but not super chunky. I think this is the PV Wolfgang neck profile. It's not as round feeling as the Music Man. I think he went with the PV profile on this neck, which is fine because I like the PV profile way better.
You're muted, Holmes.
The air zone, it's a less it's a less hot tone zone. I mean, EQ wise it sounds pretty much the same, just not as much output. It's the Page Hamilton pickup of choice. I've actually never used an air zone. When you start getting in the medium output variants of that EQ, I like the AT1. No. Fun fact, I've actually never learned Eruption all the way through.
The pop blue. We're going.
Darren said, I didn't notice you had a D-tuner. I do not.
Way God intended. Guitarsenal.
I don't care for them. I've got a few. I don't care for them. The way I see it, this guitar didn't have a D-tuner on it, so.
Yeah. Well, you just visit your homie on
Screw
Reaver and get
hardware
them
provider.
long tuners, and then you can just do it with the tuner instead of the fucking.
That's a fact. I actually have the I put 3 sets on last night. The blue. Well, I put the blue guitar on today. I put them on my Wild Card 3, which has a D-tuner on it, and then I put them on the Henrik Charvel, which is tuned to E flat, drop C sharp, and I ran the tuner all the way in, tuned it to E flat, and then just backed it out to see if I could get to D flat with it, and I got to D flat and still had room to go.
Back in the old days, that's what we used to do. That was our only option.
Yeah,
was a lock
we
and
didn't
train.
have thin latex condoms.
Oh,
Exactly. I had to use a fucking.
We just took a rabbit skin
Piece of
and tied it off with
sandpaper.
a
negative. Duncan Distortion's nothing like Wolfgang pickup.
That's not even,
Lonzo's saying that just to fucking get to you, I think.
Maybe he actually just wants to know. So the Wolfgang pickups, here we go. That's what this show is for, right?
It is.
The EVH Wolfgang pickups are identically wound to the PV Wolfgang pickups. The only difference is the magnets are A2s in the Fender-made pickups versus A5s in the PVs. So basically, probably if you were a custom. I mean, really, I think the closest pickup out there to like the PV pickup or the PV pickups or the EVH Music Man pickups is going to be this DiMarzio AT1. It's not quite as hot as the EVH pickups, but EQ wise, it's pretty much dead on.
Didn't you say the tone zone was the?
Well, that's what DiMarzio said for years, that the Tone Zone was the closest because it was pickup B in the shootout when they were making the Music Man pickups, when they were prototyping them.
Right.
So they've said it forever, but now they've actually came out and said that the AT1 is the closest to the Music Man bridge pickup, because it's so the Music Man EVH pickup, bridge pickup is like 340 millivolt output, whereas the tone zone's 375, so it's way hotter. And I think the tone zone's got a more bump in the mid than the EVH.
340 millivolts, a lot of millivolts. Yeah.
The AT1's only what, 323,
Yeah.
and its EQ's pretty much dead on. So, and you can tell too, dude, when you play something through a harmonizer, you know, with this AT1, and you try to do the Van Halen thing, that 90s Van Halen thing, it does it, and it does it well. So, yeah, no, not the 78s either. The 78s aren't anything like the Wolfgang pickup either. I'll let you in a little secret on the EVH Frankenstein pickup. Seymour Duncan makes those, not Fender. And don't waste your money on them. Just buy a custom. They're the only difference. They're the same wind. They're both Alnico 2s. The only difference is the wire insulation. They're the same gauge wire, but the insulation on the wire is different. And that's what gives it that little minuscule, minute difference in sound. And it's really, to pretty much everybody, you're not going to hear the difference. They're the same output. I mean, they're the same DC resistance. Same output, same EQ. It's the same pickup. Too spiky.
Yep. Better
Ceramic, right?
If you're using a darker sounding amp, you'll get away with more, but if you're running something that's got lots of mids and highs to begin with, then you're gonna have problems.
Right.
I tried using one for years, and it's like, yep, I'm just not. I mean, you have to remember when you're looking at signature pickups. I mean, that's a Steve Vai pickup. Is what's he running it? What was he running it through?
That legacy bullshit, wasn't he?
Yep. Carvins.
Carvins, yeah.
You know,
I think he's
You
using.
need a diesel. You
He's
get that
running
pickup.
the Evo 2s and everything now. And all his gyms, I think that fucking Doug guy that's his tech said he's running the Evo 2s and everything now. Because the Evos are too spiky.
And the Evos, are they twos? Are they magnetic or ceramic? Or are they?
it's
Yeah, they're
ceramic.
ceramic.
It's 375 millivolts output, 13K resistance.
Hey, Scotty, how are you,
I
buddy?
can't come off with the. I mean, I have the Evo 2 in a lot of my
What's up,
guitars.
Scott?
I like that pickup for ceramic.
29 minutes, and it's 30 minutes exactly now. I know you're being sarcastic.
Maybe get rid of the.
There's another question. Rico says, so EVH pickups are worth the money. That depends.
That depends on you. But I don't know if you can. If you're gonna buy them, get them from somewhere that's got a return policy that if you don't like them, you can send them back.
Isn't it a pickup kind of like a fucking pair of underwears? Once you buy it, that's fucking.
No,
pretty
you can
much it.
return DiMarzio's.
I did not know that.
Yep. If you don't like them, you can. I mean, as long as you haven't, you know.
Cut the leads down to.
Yeah. So it's only got an inch lead left. Yeah. You can send them back and do an exchange for. I'm sure there's a, you know, you're gonna have to pay for
Credit.
shipping and all that. So I mean, you're not
Jesus
gonna
Christ,
totally
Randy,
eat
shut
it.
the fuck up.
Barely any volume on that.
Well, it's just enough to overpower what Jimmy's saying. I can't hear it. Now Jimmy's gone mute.
Nope, never tried them.
Hell and Hope.
I generally don't like Seymour Duncans in general.
They're based off of JB.
I do gotta say, the old Seymour Duncans of the 90s and stuff, they were pretty good, man.
That's before they started CNCing all of them.
Yeah, give me an old 80s JB with a rough cast magnet.
Yep, they sound completely different than these modern CNC'd with the polished magnets. Yeah, Sammy, as Ed got older, he definitely liked more gain. It's because his hearing was fucked.
Which one did he have? He had the
What's up, Bo?
first
Yo,
50,
Bo.
the stealth. Wasn't what the stealth where he just like doubled down on the gain?
I mean, all the 5150s have a fuck ton of gain, but
I just remember seeing a promo video where he was
the
playing it, and he
the
said,
stealth, he basically put the gain of the red channel
the blue channel.
on the blue channel, so there wasn't that much difference tonally between the red and the blue. The red still has more gain than the blue, but they just made it where it kind of that cocked wah mid thing.
Yeah. Is it the shared EQ on those amps?
No, they're all, each channel has its own well, on the 100 watts. Now the 50 watts, the green channel and the blue channel share EQ, but the volume and the gain pots are concentric. So you've got like an inner ring for the
I remember
green.
seeing that, yeah. Does it sound good though, Scotty?
What do you mean by old? Like, before they fucked it up old? What's up?
Hey, Arky.
Alonzo, I know you just got that Wolfgang Tunematic. I guess you like the Wolfgang pickups in there. Shit, dude, just pop one in that fucking Tremonti SE and see how you like it. You can get them half price, gently used on the old Reverb. So I've got a Wolfgang.
Ryan have a bunch of them?
Ryan doesn't change pickups. He gets rid of the guitar.
No, doesn't he have some new in the box?
No, he's got some Wolfgang.
That's
USA
what
pickups.
that's what Alonzo's talking about. Ryan's not going to get rid of those USA Wolfgang pickups.
No, I think he got a deal or something on him. So
I've got a Wolfgang bridge pickup somewhere. I don't think it's here though. I think it's at my dad's house. Forty grit in the house. There he is. What's up, buddy? John Sir told me the story on the Stealth 100 watt. I think I've told it. Well, get your ass on here and tell it again.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interested. Sammy Reynolds Ryan is not a modder. Well, he is, but you define mod by total replacement. That's a mod.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to hear the story of the 5150 still, especially from a guy who builds amps.
Ain't got a text yet, so maybe it worked.
Isn't he the boss?
Bo says he's thinking about picking up a Duesenberg star player. Man, get a session man. Help old Bukovac out. I don't really know shit about Duesenberg, so
Aren't they an old German car?
are all their guitars like semi-hollows, or they have solid bodies?
I don't know. Don't they have a headstock that's like a tree trunk? Yeah. Voluminous headstock like a Hangstrom or some shit? Am I thinking something else?
Well, what I'm confused about was Bo said he was thinking of picking up a Duesenberg star player. Didn't he mean a couple Duesenberg?
Penis of Duesenberg. Good one, Yos.
Duesenberg. You're right, Scott. I don't think Uncle Larry needs any help. The fucking guy's great, though. Just played one at Token. It was Eric Johansson's. The neck profile was amazing.
Never messed with him.
Oh. Bukovac said on one of his videos that he doesn't get royalties from Duesenberg. Interesting.
Went into the local Long and McQuaid, actually the head office today, or the head, whatever it is, the main fucking.
And that's like
Canada.
That's like the Canadian Guitar Center, right?
Exactly. And I was looking. I want to try one of those, or at least play one of those, whatever Fender $3,000 professional 2 Ultra Lux tellies or whatever the fuck they are. And I tell you, man, the price of shit is just out of hand. Just out of hand.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like I saw, like custom shop guitars, the Strats and stuff, like $8,000-9,000 Canadian.
Yep. I've been looking at them.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I'm kind of torn now. It's like, do I want to PRS Tremonti, but I really like that Carrion Blue Rabia Music Man.
Yeah.
And
You've played them, haven't you?
I've played the red one, the Vile Blood or whatever the fuck it's called at Guitar Center, and they don't have that narrow ass motherfucking neck on them because I guess Rabia's got big ass hands.
He's a big boy, like not.
Well, he was a
anymore.
real big boy, and then he lost a bunch of weight, and then he put some back on, and I guess now he's lost it again. Good on him, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
He's a killer fucking player too, man. Yeah, I really like that blue Rabia, and they're in the same ballpark price range as the Tremontis, so who the fuck knows?
The only thing, and it depends on what you're going after for that, because I was looking at them when they came out, is the trim seems a little bit.
It's the same trim that's on the Petrucci's.
Oh, it is.
Minus the Paizo.
Okay, so they're decent then.
It's not the same trim that's on the regular Sabres. He specifically said he wanted the Petrucci trim because it's lower profile.
Right.
So, and then it's got the compensated nut and all that shit on it too, so.
Gearbiter. 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 That's a great pedal. I've had that pedal for fucking a decade. I mean, the enclosure sucks. I mean, you don't want to be stomping on it too hard, but the fuzz 1 setting, it's a little bit of a octave in there. It's fucking great. You know, paying like $25 for it. It's an awesome pedal. Used to use it all the time. been thinking about just stuffing it in here on the board just to do a bit of a different sound.
Y'all should start your own YouTube channels and talk about this. So this is what we're doing now, man.
Yeah.
We already got the audience here. For the most part.
That's what Tuesdays are for.
Yeah, man. That's why we don't play. Mainly
We
because
just hold them.
I can't play on Tuesdays. What's up, William Da Silva? Thanks for dropping and doing a drive-by. Just message me. Shoot me a message, Scotty, and just tell me when you want to come on. Pretty open on future Tuesdays, so I mean, fucking come on next week or whatever. I don't care. I don't think these guys care. Shoot me a message. Yeah, I played a Jason Richardson probably a year or so ago. I played the 6-string and it's got that fucking thin ass, because he played the Petrucci shit for years, so his neck profile is pretty much identical to the Petrucci's. It's too narrow for me. I be pulling the E's off the neck with ease. No. Not tonight, anyway.
That's not the show. That's sad. That's a Saturday thing.
Thought about asking Quentin, because if anybody, and then I actually started thinking. Thought about asking Quentin, but then I started thinking. Tell you what though, his signature pick helped me with that legato run on that Alter Bridge tune.
I bet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So now I'm torn. I'm gonna buy something, I'm sure, because that's what I like to do. I like wasting money on fucking guitars. And my theory is buying a new one. If it sucks, I can always send it back. What's the neck on a Music Man Axis like? A broom handle? I don't know. To me, they're like a broom handle. The asymmetrical back shape's nice, but they're real fucking narrow. And I don't like narrow necks. I mean, the neck on this thing is like the max like limit of narrowness I can go. I mean, if you put this side by side with a Charvel neck, I mean, this is pretty fucking narrow. And this is about it. I don't pull the E strings off the neck. I've got pretty good string alignment on it. But, yeah, man, I've owned a couple Wolfgangs, an EVH Music Man, and, man, that EVH Music Man, I mean, that thing sounded fucking phenomenal. And was very well put together and all that stuff. And then, you know, it was one of the translucent black ones, so they only made like 600 of or whatever in that finish, and had a great quilt top, but I could not get along with that neck at all. So yeah, no. That's BS. It is getting harder and harder and harder. All right, so I've been in the automotive industry for 21 years. I've been with Ford for 17 of it. And every year I make less money. For the last 5 or 6 years, it's been less every year. There's not many guys out there making 100+ K a year anymore. It's just too fucking hard. So yeah, our CEO, Mr. Fuckface Farley, is severely out of touch with reality on that, Blue. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He refuses to realize that he's
instead of his cousin.
Yeah. Chris should still be here, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's so fucking far out of touch with reality. So, how many guitars have you actually sent back? I've sent back a couple. My problem is I fucking end up in a honeymoon phase with them for longer than the 45 days you have to return them, so I end up just having to fucking sell them. So, like that Les Paul I bought, I loved it for about 8 months. And then it got where it sat in the case. And it's like, all right, this has got to go. And the thing was, it played great and it sounded good, but it was too fucking heavy, man. That thing was 10 pounds, 2 ounces. And even just sitting here with it hung around your neck for, 20 minutes or whatever, it was like, start pulling on you. So it had to go. Now, if I could find a nice Les Paul that sounded good, but was like, around 9 pounds, or if you can find, they are out there. Some of the late 90s, early 2000s customs that are in the 8.5 to 9 pound range. You can find them, and they're not chambered or weight relieved. So, if I can find one of those, it might not be too bad if the price is right. Yeah, I don't think anybody's returned as many guitars as Jay Hannon. Fucking A. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I guess they, speaking of Epiphone, I guess they leaked the new 84 Explorer in the Epiphone variant. It looks better than the last 84 Epiphone Explorer they put out. So, I think it's one of the inspired by Gibson lines, so it's actually aesthetically correct. I don't know, man. The only Epiphone I've ever played that impressed me was the inspired by Gibson, the 57 Carina Explorer. It had a big old honking neck on it, but man, that thing played really fucking good. I haven't played one of the Cantrells. Joe says he's shredding on Rebel Yell to try out a new band this Friday. Never played that one before. It's kind of fun. Hard to get that intro riff clean. Oh, yeah. Well, luckily, there's plenty of videos of Steve Stevens out there showing you how to play it. After you modded it. I'm just kidding. I've never played a Ghost Horse, so I don't know. Yeah. I played a couple Orville's from the early 90s, and they were every bit as good as the pretty much any modern USA Les Paul I've played. I actually looked at buying an Orville Les Paul Custom last year. Like how the boss doesn't even come to work on Tuesdays anymore. Is Ryan moonlighting on another guitar cast? He's moonlighting somewhere.
Showing some Sharmuta his balls.
I should not joke. The Epiphone JC is excellent. Scotty said vintage as in 50s and 60s Epiphones. Epiphone is almost as old as Gibson. Almost. Yeah, Moonlighting with Sarah. There you go, Scott. Yeah, it's that time of year. I think I talked about it last week. It's that time of year where I start prepping that to blow that bonus. And I want something different. I want something I don't have. This is why I was really looking at the Tremonti PRSs, especially in that cobalt blue. And then I get on Reverb like a jackass, and I see all like these Charvel Super Strat style stuff. And I'm like, ooh, piece of candy. And I'm like, well, fucking A, I've got like 15 of them. Something different. But I mean, you like what you like, and I keep getting drawn to it. Now I've been looking at some custom shop strats, and yeah, it's the only PRSs I'm even remotely interested in are the Tremontis. I don't really care about any of the other shit. But that, I don't know, man. I really like that Rabia Music Man. And then I looked at a LSL Satakoy, but it's a HSS with a Floyd. So what? I mean, the 3-wood. So I don't know. We'll see. It's either going to be, holy shit, he actually bought that, or there's a big fucking surprise. He bought another one, another 3-wood, another 9-iron.
Don't buy a new refrigerator.
Hell no, go buy you an old one.
Planned obsolescence.
Yep.
Yep.
Gone through 2 sets of washer dryers since COVID. 2.
A good washer and dryer should last you fucking 30 years.
Yep.
Later, Andy.
See you, brother Andy.
We know what you really want to do.
Joe says he's holding off on buying anything new until he has a gigging band again, selling stuff. But I'm eyeing the new JJ Nichols Epiphone and the PRS NF53. That's their telly-shaped object, right?
Yep.
Then Alonzo says getting a Tremonti and tuning it to drop beat or drop A sharp would be sick. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the idea. Or drop C or something. Thing is, I mean, if I buy one, I'm going to buy the stop tail. I'm not going to buy a trim version. So that way I can tune shit on the fly.
What's the body on that again?
What, the Tremontis?
Yeah.
Mahogany, maple top.
Oh, it's a
Single cut.
They're mahogany body, mahogany neck. They've got some private stock ones that have like flame maple necks and shit, but they're like stupid money. How do you get into people's shops on Reverb?
Just look it up.
You can't just search the shop name in the search bar. You've got to go to.
I can't get to Jimmy's shop because I'm in Canada and he hates Canada, so doesn't even show up.
There's a way to do it, and I think you can do it on the desktop easier than you can the app.
Well, they would do the Canada thing, but Jesus Christ, if fucking shipping is just like, most people don't want to pay that, so it's like, what's the point?
I did. Ordered those 2 pickups from Banjo Mike's. That was $35 shipped.
Right, where for us it's like 6.
Right. Just a part of being in the fucking Great White North, I guess.
I don't know how the fuck you do it on here.
I checked today there in Montreal. I'm like, what the fuck you doing over there?
Probably just came straight north because he's in Pennsylvania.
Under the Explorer tab, scroll down to shops. Oh, Lonzo, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the clean channel's based off of twin reverb. The middle channel's Dumble-ish. I mean, nobody does a Dumble but Dumble. But it's definitely based in that realm. And channel 3 on that is not really a rectifier. It's more Bogner than rectifier. It's more
Uber-shellish.
It's more Uberschall than fucking... I mean, they basically just kind of like took some waveforms of tracks of how he would blend the rectifier in his 6L6 Rev Green Uberschall and kind of tried to make it sound like the blend of the two. It's definitely not as low endy and low MIDI as a rectifier.
And he's still using those?
What?
The MT100s?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now he's running a, because I guess he used a 5153 a lot on the new Alter Bridge record. Because he played through Ed's rig in pre-production. And, so now he's running the MT100 with a 5153 with the Synergy shit too. So he's running 3 amps at all times.
Imagine the cartage for that fucking guy. Jesus.
It's funny. His rig now is actually smaller than it was 10 years ago. Because he was running, I mean, dude, yeah, I think 10 years ago he was running 4 4x12s, 2 Fender 65 twin reverbs for his cleans.
Reverbs are 300 pounds right there.
Right. They're two 12s, you know.
Yep.
And he was running 3 amps, rectifier and Uberschall for the rhythms, and then his lead amp was always blended with a rectifier, and he's fucking used any kind of lead amp you can imagine. He had a KT88 Uberschall, the Bluto tone. It's when he started getting into the Dumble-esque shit. He was running a 2-rock.
Right.
I think that was kind of his thing there for a good amount of years, was that 2-rock head. And then he started using the Bluto tone, and he had that the Voodoo Labs V-Rock 100 head for a while, and then back to the KT88 Uberschall, and all kinds of shit. And then one point he was running a dual rec and a triple rec with an Uberschall. Plus he used to do his own monitor rig. He had his mixer for his own, because he could never tell the monitor engineer what he wanted to hear in his wedges, so he just fucking did it himself. His rig there from like fucking the end of Creed to about 2015, really, it was nicknamed NASA. But when he did his first solo album and solo tour, he stripped that all down, and he was just running dual rec on one side and the Uberschall on the other at the same time. And that, to me, has always been his best lead and rhythm tone. Well, on his first solo tour, he was just using a hand-wired tube screamer, kicking it on for solos. But yeah, the 2-rock was for leads. That 3rd amp was always the revolving door for leads. Yeah, the 2-rock was on the Blackbird tour. It was on the AB3 tour. And then I want to say the Fortress tour was the Bluto tone for the leads. And then by the time they did The Last Hero in 2016, he had it. That was after he'd done enough solo touring where he just had it stripped. It was rectifier, and Uberschall, and a tube screamer kicked on for the leads. Well, that's the best part, Joe, is when he started really using the NASA shit, he wasn't playing any Creed songs at all. He found it, Jimmy.
Cool. Said just my other Marietta Pro 2 sold. My dude was lucky because I was about ready to I literally was heading into the room to take it off of reverb, and somebody bought it, and I was like, okay.
It was meant to be.
Yep.
Yep. Hey,
Lucky
another
guy. That was that little RX-80. RSX X80. The thing was a killer guitar.
What's up, Cindy?
Jeez.
Tell you another amp Mark used. All the leads on his first solo album was a Cornford Richie Kotzen 100. And then he was too fucking scared to take it on the road because they only made like fucking 200 of them or some shit. I wanted to get an Ubershaw, but I feel like the MT100 gets close, so I don't want to spend too much money on a 100 watt. I'm telling you, dude, the Ubershaw is a fucking beast. That's one of my favorite amps of all time. Especially the Rev Greens. I've played the new ones. The, what do you call them? The fucking Ultras. They're
Ultra.
I've played a 6L6 and a KT88 Uber Ultra. And they're fucking awesome, but those Rev Greens, even with the EL34s, those Rev Green Ubershaws are fucking, they're nasty, man. I love those amps. Oh, he used a Bogner Shiva for leads there for a while too on the AB3 tour. And it got
Favorite Bogner amps.
it got cycled back out. It was blended with a rectifier for leads, and then it got cycled back out for the 2 Rock again. I forgot about that Shiva. Yeah, he ran that Shiva for a hot minute too.
Those are great amps.
I haven't played a Bogner that I didn't like. I really like that Helios
Yeah, that would be an awesome one.
that we played up there at Righteous, man. I mean, it's not a gain monster, but it's got the 11 switch on it where it just makes the pots useless and it just puts everything on fucking 11 except for the master.
Dimes it.
And it's fucking so punchy, dude. And we were playing that thing through a 212. It was super punchy. See you, Rob.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Lukather's using the Helios. He's using 2 Helioses live with Toto.
He was using the 101B there for a good minute. And then
Yep. He's a Bogner dude. I was playing Andy's Lucky Dog Telly, that fucking thing. Sounded awesome. Which G12 are you talking about? There's only like 50 variants of them. I like greenbacks. I don't like the EVH ones. I'm brainwashed into liking V30s. That's why.
brainwashed. They're a good speaker, man.
Well, don't buy
the right.
Don't buy the fucking Chinese V30s. If you can find the English-made V30s, there's a fucking world of difference.
Yep.
The Chinese-made V30s are shit.
Purportedly from a certain year to a year, apparently they
Sorted it. No, I have.
yeah, they got it. Celestion claims that they cracked the whip, and it's like, hey, We got too many goddamn
Oh,
complaints.
V30 costs raw money. Send you can.
Oh,
I think the reason I like V30s so much is because my favorite cab, I've got an oversized rectifier cab with V30s in it. And it's just ruined me. I mean, I've got a Randall cab that's got imminent speakers in it. It's got two Swamp Things and the Dime Bag, the Texas Heats in an X pattern. Swamp Things, Texas Heats. And that thing had those shit Randall Jaguar speakers in it. Those had to go. And I had a old PV 5150 cab with the Sheffields in it that I put V30s in. And then I sold that cab. I've got an EVH Stealth 212 that I took the EVH G12s out of and put V30s in. UK V30s. And to me, that cab doesn't sound that good. I don't think those EVH 212s sound that great. I think to push that amount of gain,
Baltic plywood.
Baltic birch.
Press board.
They're Baltic birch.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. That's all Ed will have for cabs is Baltic birch. Oh shit, Sarah's here. Oh hey, Sarah.
well, I mean,
Joe says he's been partial to the Creamback H lately.
well, I think oversized cabs just sound, a good oversized cab just sounds better in general.
Yep.
Yeah, it depends what you're going for. I was going to say, like the oversized Wagner cabs, they kind of almost offset what the V30s do, right? They give them a little more bottom end and a little more.
Well, that's the same thing the Mesa
mellows them
oversized.
out.
That's what the Mesa oversized cab does to them.
Did I say Bogner? I meant Mesa.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I've got one of those, and it's got the UK V30s, and it sounds great.
Yeah.
But this one here, which is an Agnator cab, has two UK V30s and two greenbacks, and you can totally tell the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
They both sound great. But
and I've played a bunch of Friedman cabs that are the V30 greenback mix, and they sound great. It really doesn't matter what you fucking hook to them; they sound great. They handle clean well. They handle a fuck ton of gain well.
we're lucky in today's day and age with the availability of speakers and cabs, because it's pretty easy to get a good sounding speaker combination in cab.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that Mesa oversized cab with the UK V30s just fucking ruined me. Where I mean, my patches in my Ampero, that's the cab on all of them. Oversized rectifier cab with V30s. So.
G1265.
Joe loves a good UK greenback. Even the tin sounds excellent. Got one in my Dirty Shirley Mini. Well, thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Scott says he just wishes they still made G1265s with the 1777 cones.
I don't know what the business is. But I have had a few Marshalls with the 65s in it. Better than the 75s. I never got on them with those 75-watt speakers. But that's another thing to point out. The cab construction makes a huge world of fucking difference.
Yep.
I mean, you could line up 15, and I have done this in rehearsal halls, 15 1968 cabs, all with the same speakers. They're all different.
Well, the speakers are the only thing that matters when it comes to your tone anyway. Your guitar, your pickups, your amp, none of that shit matters. It's only the speakers. I think we're supposed to yell and cuss when we say that, so it's believable. Because that's what that dude got. That's what that dude does. Bad motherfucker 5150 says he's a greenback guy.
Mm-hmm. I like the extra little bite of the added with the V30.
That's something I'd like to do is get the, I'd like to get another oversized Mesa cab and take 2 of the V30s out and put 2 greenbacks in it.
Yeah, that might get woolly on you, but be worth a try.
Maybe an oversized angled.
Oh, really? He says.
Albion cabs are generally expensive as fuck. And where did I find this? I found that damn thing on eBay, and it was one of those like a showroom model, but it didn't have speakers in it. It just had some solid panels that velcroed over the top of where the speakers went with fabric on them just to make it look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And I scored the thing for $200. But that's a great cab. It's oversized. The quad of Swamp Things sound fucking killer through that.
I don't know those cabs.
Me neither.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to get a lot of praise for their cabs, so.
What's the general feeling in the U.S. right now with gear? It's
Yeah, the market's bottomed out.
well, why is everything still fucking retarded expensive? You know?
Well, because people still think that they can. I mean, they're. I mean, as far as used stuff goes, I'll generally, some things I'll start out a little higher and then I'll just bring it down, and I mean, it's just.
You find the spot.
Yep. I mean, right now, people don't have money, a bunch of, expendable cash to, throw around. So if you want to sell something, you're probably going to take a loss on it. And I doubt that things are going to change anytime soon, and I'm talking years.
And I guess it's more...
The prices of new shit's just going to keep going up. And I'm hoping maybe that, with, the current economic situation is that, less people are going to be, purchasing stuff from overseas because of the dreaded T word.
Giraffes? Tyrannosaurus Rex?
And that they'll go back to just, finding good used gear again. And that maybe it'll slowly bring that side of the market back up a little bit. But, that everybody just, COVID, COVID fucked everything up royally.
Mm-hmm.
As far as,
But those issues are not, that's a fucking moot argument now, right? It's when I walk in and I see a custom shop fucking Strat going for $8,000 or $9,000, it defies logic.
Right.
It's ridiculous, and it's been there for years. I just don't get it.
Yo,
And
Polly
like
Walnuts.
these things, like,
What's up, dude?
there's no deals to be had.
Nope.
But you would think, you
That's a good point.
everyone's
Everyone's
still a surplus of gear.
they bought during COVID. Yeah.
But if everybody's broke, then you think they would be selling the shit at competitive pricing at least.
Well,
But it's not the case.
I am going to
at
guess
least here in
that
Canada.
the large portion of all that gear sold during COVID was inexpensive guitars and pedals and all that, and those aren't the easiest things to resell because they're not nobody.
Desirable.
Everybody who's already a current player doesn't want this stuff.
It's possible.
But even like looking for a neck on Wormouth for that other guitar that I never play anymore, like $700.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that neck on the blue guitar was fucking. I think I paid right under $7 for it. I spec'd it out to the 9s though, but if I'm going to spec a neck out something I want, then you got to pay for it, I guess.
Yeah, I get it, Joe. I do.
Yeah, the only thing you really get on Sir deals is you find ones that have been sitting on Reverb for a fucking year, and you'll usually see them drop the price $500-600. Some of them $1,000. You know, the custom shop Fender shit does that. Once like Wildwood or one of them's had it for a fucking year and it hadn't moved, they'll knock $1,000 off of it or something like that.
I'd still like to wrap my hands around one of the newer Pete Thorne Sigs. That soft V neck.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. No, I don't like fucking V-necks, and it's not, to me it didn't feel like how like the 57 custom shop Fender soft V where it's more
like
where it's more of a D shape. You can feel the V in it.
Oh. Sir still doesn't have a huge markup. Yeah. Someone's speculating that Sir are going to... I don't know about that, man, because those fuckers are... If I wanted to go to my guy and get a... say I wanted a Andy Wood Telly, and they ordered it up, 18 months.
No. Sarah does in fact love Ryan.
That's good.
Sounds like a you problem.
Exactly.
Well,
I'm pretty confident, Sarah, that the feelings are reciprocated, though.
I feel like if Sir were going to do an import, they would only do them. It would only be Japan.
John wouldn't do it. They did it for a very, very short time,
Yeah.
and they got out of it right away. But I don't know, man. John seems like he's pretty OCD, and the quality control is, I can't see him doing offshore stuff. And why would he? He's in a sweet spot right now, right?
I mean, for their guitars to be that expensive, they sure do sell a fucking shitload of them.
Mm-hmm. I think he's got the right mojo. He's right where he wants to be, I think.
The last time I went to Guitar Center and met Ryan and Andy, I played. They had two of the metal flake red Pete Thorns, and I tried both of them, and one of them was just fucking dead.
Yeah,
it was bummed, dude. The other one sounded good, but I didn't like the neck. And
the one that was dead, did you think it was just bad wood or what?
It was just fucking dead. I mean, I've got guitars that don't resonate, but they sound fucking great plugged in.
Right. Because they're pretty hardcore about that.
If you were going to play one, play like my Wild Card 3, if you play that shit acoustic, you're like, wow, that guitar's not very loud. It doesn't really have any life to it. But when you plug it in and it's just bam, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But I played a classic T.
Yeah.
And I really liked the neck on it. And then I played a couple of those classic S's.
Yeah.
And both of those were great. I would swap the bridge pickups out just because they're not my forte.
That's what I've done.
I'd end up probably putting an AT1 and an Aaron Norton S in the neck or something.
That's kind of where
if I was going,
right? I mean, this is.
If I was going to keep single coils in it, I would probably put like the virtual solo in the neck or something. Something around along those lines. Yep. I don't give a shit about the middle pickup because I'm not going to fucking use it. It's going to get screwed all the way down where it's out of the way.
Really, I don't use it usually in a performance thing like here, but when I'm playing and jamming and stuff, I use 2 and 4 all the time.
Well, it's like this blue guitar, and it's 2 Aaron Norton S's, but the 2 and 4 positions on it sound really good, and I've got that middle pickup. It's not lowered all the way, but it's lowered quite a bit, and it kind of lets the spank of the Tone Zone S kind of come out in that almost single coilish thing.
Yep.
And it does that really good 80s kind of Dan Huff clean thing in the 4 position.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. It's like kind of having these guitars, I feel spoiled because it's like I really don't like Telly. That's great, but come on, where am I going to use that? And if it was a Telly, it'd no doubt be a fucking classic T or some shit.
Yeah, and see, I want a Telly, but the only Telly that's out there that really even interests me is the fucking Kotzen Telly.
Right.
We've got a rail humbucker in the bridge, so.
Yeah.
And then I've thought about building like a Charvel-esque Telly, like the SoCal style too, where I would do a hum single, and then, it'd have a Floyd and all that shit. So we're back to fucking 3-wood territory. Just with a Telly
body
body
parts
shit.
Filled in here.
Yeah. But I'd also really like to build my own, George Lynch Kamikaze, pretty much to the T of that custom shop when 40 Grit found that off-white. But I would do like a roasted flame maple or bird's eye maple, flame roasted bird or roasted flame maple neck and fretboard on it instead of the ebony.
Has everybody still decided that bird's eye maple's not good neckwood?
I don't have a problem with it. I know 40's not a fan of it because it's, technically flamed is diseased too, but
it all is. Figured wood is diseased wood, but it looks pretty.
It doesn't bird's eye for the longest time. Although they twist.
Well, you fix that by you spend the extra $50 for the carbon rods.
Okay.
That's one thing I did look at, because I've built necks on MusicCraft 5 million times, just haven't bought them. And every time I've spec'd a roasted bird's eye neck, I've had the carbon fiber reinforcement rods added on. But, the thing about that, they twist. Well, how many of them are out there that Wolfgang's out there that are 30 years old that haven't twisted? My 94 Music Man wasn't twisted.
Were those roasted at all? I can't remember.
No. Nope. Oiled and waxed.
Well, look at all the Ibanez toothpick wizard necks.
But those aren't bird's eye, Jimmy, aren't they? They're quarter
Yeah, but
maple.
look how thin they are. You'd think that, those wouldn't stand a chance.
But they're not flamed or bird's eye. They're just quarter sawn maple.
But look how thin they are.
Yeah. I tell you,
And they're
One
some
and
of the
three
most
quarter.
stable necks I've ever had my hands on.
Yeah, recently playing Steve's Gem. I mean, it was like this neck should not feel like this. Even its attachment to the guitar and everything is like it's awesome.
I mean,
It's 1
A lot of
3/4,
times.
Scotty. I've got one.
a lot of times, just if a neck's gonna twist, it's a lot of times it's because the guitar wasn't cared for properly. I've had enough garbage or guitars come through here, through my room where it's just, especially from down south where, oh yeah, they sat in the closet in a basement for fucking 10 years. Well, I don't really know of any guitar that's going to survive that kind,
The
humid
ultimate
crap.
humidity.
Humid crap conditions is bad for everything. And I mean, there's been, even that's why Peavey started, doing the bilaminated necks because just the single piece ones, down south weren't gonna hold up.
Yep.
And even I've had a lot of those bilaminated necks that just, they were just too twisted. They warp or twist, and it's like, well, and it was evident that it had, those things had seen, a whole bunch of nasty conditions, and it's like, yeah,
Right.
nothing's gonna hold up like that.
But you're right. I mean, Ed toured that gold colored or whatever his music band. That was I always assume that's the original neck.
Well,
Maybe not.
if you get into the Balance tour, the Amber one, a lot of people don't know this or never noticed it, but you'll watch that Toronto show.
Yeah.
That's not the same Amber Music Man he played throughout the Fuck tour and the Right Here Right Now tour.
It's
That's
not,
No, it's a flame top. The number one was a quilt. So he had 2 different flame tops and a quilt top Amber that he really liked. The quilt top's the one everyone thinks of. And I think he used it on the first month of the Balance tour, and then he got a flame top. And the flame top was an earlier one because it didn't have his signature on the headstock. And that Toronto shows the flame top. And then he had another flame top Amber Music Man. And the way you could tell it wasn't the same as the Toronto one is it had his signature on the headstock. And it was later seen with black tape over the logo.
when he was doing his transitional.
Yep.
Because there's I don't know, was it somewhere down in Florida? He's playing a purple Eevee, I think.
No, that's the Pensacola show, and
Pensacola.
that was opening night, and that was a Purple Music Man.
He played some Peevees on that, didn't he? On some of the videos.
Not on Pensacola. He played a PV on the Toronto show on Can't Stop Loving You. It was a stop tail with a piezo.
I thought I knew every moment of that show. I guess I don't.
Oh, Can't Stop Loving You was a sunburst PV with a piezo.
The Rock the Beer Hall show.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pensacola's opening night of the Balance tour, that was all Music Man. The purple one had the sustainer in the neck. So he could do the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or whatever the fuck thing, and he did it in solo.
That hateful thing.
Yeah, it was before he went retarded with it, so... Somebody uploaded a really fucking upscaled version of that beer hall show. For the 30th anniversary of it there a while back.
I'll have to look. That's my favorite show on that tour. And you know why? It's not because of Eddie's tone, or it's because of Al's kicks, man, and his snare. Holy fuck, did they ever sound good on that show?
Yep.
That's one of the first times I really noticed how good Alex Van Halen is.
Yep.
His footwork and stuff. Wow. And
And I think Panama, he's playing a trans black or a trans green Music Man on that show.
That's before it was trendy to be trans.
Still ain't trendy to be trans. I'm like 95% sure that that's a fucking. I'm looking now because it's bothering me.
I didn't think so, but I could be wrong. God knows I am most times.
About what are you thinking you're wrong about? Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Got it.
There it is. Sunburst PV with a piezo and Can't Stop Loving You.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So there's that.
Here is that. Twister. Heard something recently from Mike talking about the sessions here in Vancouver with the Balance and Fairburn, saying how picky the brothers were over his bass parts.
Yep.
And Fairburn's like, it's good, man. Just fucking leave it. Like, nope.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why Mike, I guess he's just that kind of guy. Eh? He was happy to be where he was and did whatever it took to keep it going.
Pretty much.
There's a question for you there, buddy. AT1.
Yep, exactly. AT1.
Jim's moving over. He's probably got something to say about that.
AT1. AT1. I actually have kind of gotten where I like the AT1 more than the Tone Zone. And I think it's just because it's less output.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of been thinking about swapping all my Tone Zones to AT1s.
Oh, really?
That sounds expensive.
Call Banjo Mike's and say, hey, motherfucker, work me a deal.
I need a 2 for $25.
Right.
Give you $100 US cash money.
Man, we appreciate you for hanging out and watching this shit show,
Yeah.
Alonzo.
We love bantering back and forth with everybody.
Yeah, for sure. We're all just a bunch of nerds and like gear, so.
X2N, what's that, Joe?
That's the fucking DiMarzio pickup to compete with EMGs, is exactly what that was designed for.
Is it active or is it passive?
No,
It's passive.
You know, you've seen the pickup, you know, the humbucker with the two big bars. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's generally your X2N type. You know,
I don't
500
see much of
millivolts.
those. Does Joe have those in any of his guitars? Or is he just being a douche?
I think he's just being Joe.
Oh?
He's being jovial. Trying to get this fucking still shot just right.
I believe you, dude.
Eh,
Has nothing to do with you at this point, John.
no. Sunburst PV with Piezo.
It's like they took the guitar, they held it up, they pushed it this way and this way, just smeared it.
Well, I mean, they did what Music Man started, but to a deeper point. They shoved the neck deeper into the body. That's one reason why those guitars feel so small to still be a 25.5-inch scale.
Right.
Is the neck sits deeper in the pocket or into the body.
Right. Are the PVs worth anything or sought after?
Yeah.
Fuck, those things are expensive as fuck.
Yep.
Are they?
Dude, they're expensive. They're not as bad as the Music Man EVHs, but
Oh, really?
they're getting there.
Especially like the hardtail
Yeah.
PV Wolfgangs. Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
I mean, they're touching the between $4,000 and $5,000.
Are
Yep.
you serious?
And what's fucked up is the cheaper ones, the specials, the one knob, no binding, flat top specials. Those were fucking what, $700 brand new,
Yeah, those are over
and
$1,000 now.
and they're $1,400-1,500 on the used market, depending on their condition. But like the USA ones, the standards, the USA standards. I mean, the most sought after ones are the colors he played. The black, because of the Humans Being video,
Right.
the tobacco sunburst, the amber, and the fucking purple. Because he used the purple a lot on the Van Halen 3 tour. Those in beat to shit condition are going for $3,000 to $4,000. And they were, how much was a USA Wolf, PV Wolf? $1,400, $1,600 bucks, brand new.
$1,700 Canadian, I remember.
Yeah.
I played a bunch of them at the time. They just played like shit. That was set up more than anything, I think. He used that guitar to play correct, apparently,
Yep.
according to...
Yep. Now, he had a Music Man, which I actually think was purple, with a piezo in it that he used. I think on the Pensacola show, he's playing a Music Man with a piezo. Joe says he doesn't think he'll ever sell his 99 Axis. That was a gold guitar for me to buy that EVH Music Man, and I paid fucking stupid money for it. Granted, I lucked out and I sold it for what I paid for it, so I didn't take a fucking hit on it. But that was like a fucking bucket list guitar for me. And then I got it and fucking loved it at first and was like, nah, I fucking hate this neck. The neck is the deal breaker for me. The headstock can't be stupid as fuck, and the neck's the deal breaker. I can look past a lot of shit on guitars, but if I can't jive with the neck, it's gotta go.
Of course.
Yo, AMC, what's up, dog?
Yeah, Joe, I had I don't remember what, it was like a blue Axis just right after he left. So whatever the first run was that. And I shouldn't have gotten rid of that.
Well, I guess Fluff's Helix Stadium video says I tried it so you don't have to, so that must mean it sucks. Because Fluff was a big Helix guy. I'm not watching his video, so I don't fucking care.
Well, whoever ends up buying it and liking it, good for you.
Right?
Well, yeah, really all that whatever makes you happy, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care anything about it, so.
Yeah, he's a modeler guy, though, Scotty. It's not snare.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So there's the That's a regular Sunburst Music Man.
Which show's that?
This is the Pensacola show.
Right.
Probably get flagged for the fucking audio.
Oh, we haven't been flagged in a long time. It'll be fine.
I can play Van Halen on here. And it's live. I don't know how. There you go. Sunburst, 2 knobs. The piezo switches down there by the bar.
Well, look at that. Naked Al. No fucking burrito wrapping.
Piezo Floyd saddles. 95. Yeah, I don't think there's any PV on the Pensacola show. The Pensacola was the quilt top amber Music Man. Yeah.
Alonzo's saying the Vortex. Yeah, I would think so. Most sold modeler right now. They're fucking expensive though, aren't they? They're like $2,000.
Yeah. No, they're $16.99. They're cheaper than a fucking FM9.
$2,000 Canadian, yeah.
You're right, Sammy. You can tell the band did. That was a fucked up tour. Al was fucked up physically. Ed was fucked up physically. Ed trying to stay on the sober wagon and failing, and you know, Sammy blamed it all on that Ray Daniels manager guy. But
Hey Ray, what you said was true.
Lars, what's up, Lars? His Helix Stadium is being delivered tomorrow. I have the first Helix floor in the Fractal FM9, so I can let you know if it sounds good. That'd be great, dude.
That would be awesome, man.
Alonzo says he's watched that Pensacola video like 10 times. I've probably have watched it fucking 110 times in like the last 2 years. But yep. I know a lot of people don't like his tone of this era. This is that his tone of this era is like either loved or hated. Most of the classic guys hate his tone of this era. Yeah, his solo spot here. That's the purple with the sustainer in the neck.
It's Peavy though.
No, that's a Music Man, dude.
Oh yeah, okay.
See, 4 on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 4 on 2. Music Man. There was no Peavies in the Pensacola show.
I defer to your depth of knowledge.
Well, yeah, I think Pensacola, that was opening night, which was like March.
Wasn't it pissing rain or there's something going on there?
Sammy had the flu.
That's what it was.
Yeah, March 11th, 95. The beer hall show was in June. So he had already kind of agreed that 95 was going to be his last year with Music Man doing the guitars. So I don't think he got his first PV prototype until June or May.
Thank you, Sarah. My favorite Van Halen tone was the 150 tour.
Yep.
That's it. I didn't care for fuck. I liked the Yo-Yo 812 tour tone.
And see, here you go. Sammy says his tone was more processed with the harmonizer. He was using the harmonizer all the way back to Van Halen 2.
Just how he was using it, you know.
It really, well, it was in certain spots. It didn't make its appearance as being a full-time thing until fair warning. And that was the old 910.
9.
Was it the 49 or the 910?
We have this conversation every week.
I can't remember. I think it was the 949 on Van Halen 2, and by fair warning, it was the 910. And then it didn't really start popping out in the tone until he started running the stereo rig. And then when he went to the wet, dry, wet is when it was. That's when everyone's like, it didn't start using that harmonizer till the fuck record. No, he started using a wet, dry, wet rig, so it really expanded the fucking sound of the harmonizer.
Yeah.
So, because
that's when I started not really caring for it.
this 5150 OU812 were stereo wet, dry rigs, so you only had the harmonizer on one side.
That was my favorite.
So the wet, dry, wet, you've got the dry in the middle, and then you've got the -9, +9 on your left and right, with the fucking dual delays, which we now know sometimes was 250, 500, and sometimes it was 360, 720.
And then he came back to his senses for Me-Wise Magic.
Harmonizers on that shit too, dog.
Absolutely, but his fucking tone is smartened up, right?
I still think Me-Wise hit my favorite tone of Ed's, aside from the 5150 tour tone, is Humans Being. The harmonizers, it's got enough gain. It's not as gainy as his balance tone. The harmonizer's there, but it's knocked back a notch in the mix, but it's still there.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking, it's a great hard rock that you could probably chug some metal on. And that tone,
those three tones.
yeah, for sure.
Twister, Me-Wise, and the other one. Can't get this stuff no more. It was like, yep. And I still maintain tons of really great tones on VH3.
Yeah.
Tons of great tones. And then he went out live and, oh, you're deaf now.
Went out live, and here's your fucking buzzsaw, way too much mid-range and treble. His 04 tone was just as bad.
Yeah, that was last
I didn't-
Vestiges.
Yeah,
Yes.
H3000. I didn't care for his tone. I saw him in 08. I didn't care for his tone in 08. It was a fuckload better than the VH3 tour and the 04 tour, but it still was a little buzzsawy. I think by 2012 he kind of started going in the right direction, and I liked his tone on the 2015 tour. I think it was pretty good. It still had that cocked wah mid-range thing going on.
It was definitely pulled back, though, right? That's
But
the
it
Jimmy Kimmel tour tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so much great footage that people have shot from the front row and shit with good audio from that tour. You know what?
The backyard. Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, that was just because Dave Friedman was there. No, he was not. The harmonizer the Eventide got dropped out in 98 for Van Halen 3 and was never put back in.
It was on the recording, man. It was all over the recording.
Recording of what? Van Halen 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the album, but it wasn't in the. If it was in his live rig in 98, it wasn't turned up at all.
He didn't turn it on.
No, and you can go watch the only pro shot footage from that tour is Australia, and then there's like Jump and Fire in the Hole from the Rock am Ring in Germany. And I don't know, man. You go listen to if you listen to Fire in the Hole, I think there's a combination of that being a Steinberger, and there's harmonizer in Fire in the Hole for sure.
And he's down in the basement too. You can tell.
100% Yost.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Definitely. funny. Alonzo says it made him want to get a
5150 Stealth.
I remember seeing that when I was the 80s, so it probably would have been 84, 85, seeing the video on the Much Music. You know, the two hear about it later, and that one, it was life-changing. Like, what the fuck, man? Got myself a brand new Open Scott.
Later, Sammy.
See you, brother. I'm not far behind you, Sammy.
Yep. And we've been going almost 2 hours. We let Jimmy close it out.
Inevitably, when we run out of stuff, Randy and I resort back to the good old
Van Halen. Well, you can talk that shit forever. Jimmy can just sit there and shut the fuck up for an hour.
inside his head.
Fine,
like,
I'll just
I hate
sit
you,
here
I
and
hate you,
watch
I
porn
hate you.
while you guys blow me.
You got your VPN turned on.
Yep.
Be brave, Jimmy. Raw dog it. Sign in. Jimmy Biter. ULR. OU2. OU812. See what kind of fist bumpers we get over here. Well, we're down to 25. Why don't we wrap this up, boys? I think Jimmy keeps that face. You get in the middle of sex. That's how Jimmy is. You like it? Yes.
This is my I'm not impressed face.
Is it because of what Randy and I are doing, or because of what's
No.
happening on Reverb?
No, it's poker face because I'm watching porn, John. Jesus.
Mm. Deer
Well,
talk is
everybody.
always fun. Thank you, Lars.
Thank y'all for hanging out. Listen to us prattle on about shit. And
Thanks for hanging out, putting up with us, all of you. Scotty, I seen you message me. That's cool. I'll y'all are cool having Scotty on next Tuesday.
Absolutely.
We'll get Scotty on here to talk about some mods and shit he's done. I'll shoot you the link, an hour or so before showtime, Scott, next week. We'll have Scott on next week.
Guitarsenal with Scott Brockaway.
bring all my shit made by Ping.
Scotty the Ping hater?
Yeah.
Okay, wrap it up, Jimmy.
Cool.
Alrighty.
See y'all.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.